Well, hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the channel. I wanted to show you guys, show everybody here, kind of a major issue that I found with my 2024 that I just picked up about a month ago or so. And I found this a couple weeks ago, just getting around to making a video about it. But it has everything to do with the factory gooseneck prep on this truck. Now, I'll kind of show you what's going on, give you some backstory here, and kind of explain where I'm going forward with this. But anyway, really quick, I guess recap here. I bought this hitch from eTrailer. It's a BMW hitch. I put a BMW in my Ram. Thought it was a phenomenal product. Really liked the build quality, fit and finish, all that stuff. Thought I'd order another one for this truck and expected the same thing. And I did get a great product as well. So I'm really not blaming BMW for this. Keep that in mind. I'm also not blaming eTrailer for this. Keep that in mind. So I got this hitch, basically ordered it the day after I bought the truck, got it after I came back from a trip from work, and I had to go take the trailer somewhere, so I had to use it. But this is what we're dealing with. Now, this is not the handle shaking. This is the Gooseball shaking around, and it can lift up about 1/8 of an inch, if you guys can see that. These safety chains, hooks, just flop all over the place. Now, I've done, oh God, maybe 125 miles of towing. I did have to move the trailer, go pick up a motorcycle one time. And I did grab the trailer because I wanted to level the trailer out for this truck compared to the old truck that I had in my Ram. And both times, the only thing you're hearing when the trailer's going down the road is when you hit the brakes, you can hear the hitch pop forward. When you hit the gas, you can hear the hitch pop back. The truck is bouncing all over the place because that hitch is so loose. There's so much slack in it. The trailer is moving forward, backwards, side to side, and up and down over bumps. It's moving all over the place. So the truck ride's actually substantially worse than when it's unloaded. It rides amazing when it's unloaded. You would think with about 2,000 pounds of pin weight, it would ride like a dream, but it's not because it's just chattering all over the place. So that's kind of my major problem. Now, I guess I'll talk about this really quick too. The bumper pull hitch here, I did measure this. It's supposed to be 2.5. Well, guess what? It's 2 9/16. So, and it's 9/16 by 9/16. It's not just 2 9/16 by 2.5 or something. It's got a 1/16 of play either side, which is quite a bit. I found I'm sorry, I don't have a 2.5 inch receiver hitch yet, but I did throw a sleeve in there and a 2 inch, and it's sloppy as well, but whatever. I need to get a true 2.5 and see what it looks like, but it's not looking good so far. But anyway, let's talk about going forward. So I did have the truck in. They were putting a subwoofer in the truck when I bought the truck, or after I bought the truck. I asked them to look at it, and they were like, yeah, like, we really can't do anything with it. You know, haven't seen this before. I said, okay. I contacted eTrailer, and eTrailer, I sent them a bunch of information. I did take dial caliper measurements of the inner diameter of the gooseneck prep, the actual tube itself, and then the outer diameter of the hitch. And what it ended up measuring, and I could put the pictures on here, but like I said, I measured the ID of this, the OD of that, and the difference was, I believe this was 2.25. I don't want to, I'll just put the pictures on here, but either way, the difference was 0.025, so 25 thousandths of an inch difference, which doesn't sound like a lot, but clearly it's enough for that thing to be moving a lot. 25 thou is a pretty substantial, I would say, tolerance difference, because, you know, an actually good point to make here too. I did take my Ram Gooseball. The safety chain hooks don't fit. They're different for this truck versus Ram, but I did grab the Gooseball from the Ram. It does the exact same thing, and they measure out the exact same way. So the Gooseballs are completely identical. It fit like $1 million in my Ram. I don't think you could move that thing around. It wasn't press fit, but I'd actually like to know the tolerance difference on that, compared to this truck. But anyway, so I sent that information over to eTrailer. eTrailer forwarded everything to BMW. I actually got a phone call from BMW, and BMW said, well, there's nothing we can really do because we built that to our spec. That's perfectly within what our hitches are supposed to be in spec as. I said, that's no problem, because I figured it wasn't anything that you guys did. My other one for my Ram fits the same way in this truck. It's floppy all over the place. So I'm trying to cover all my bases here. So right now, the dealer says they can't really do anything. They can't warranty it. eTrailer can't take it back because I towed with it. It's fine. I had to tow with it. I understand that. And BMW is saying, well, we built it to spec based off your measurements that you sent us. That's also fine. So really what I'm trying to figure out is where to move forward with this hitch, because I don't feel comfortable, you know, putting a solid 12,000 pounds behind this thing or anything like that, because I don't know if I should be worried. Maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. Maybe this is normal, but I mean, the hitch is all over the place, you know, moving around in there, and therefore the trailer is moving all over the place. I'm borderline worried that, you know, if it hits a bump hard enough, it's going to yank that hitch straight out on a hard hit, or, you know, shear it out or something like that. And I would prefer to not deal with my trailer flying straight into the cab and or dropping off behind the truck, ripping the tailgate off and stuff like that. So that is where we're at right now. I have no solutions. I don't want to spend $300 on another hitch because I've got enough money wrapped up into this thing between just switching brands, having to buy floor mats and all that stupid crap. I'm starting to think I should have just bought another Ram. But anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on this? What is your guys' experience on this? Does anybody else have a BMW that they're running, or are you guys running the Kurt branded hitch that GM sells? Yeah, what do I do with this? Or again, does anybody else have this issue? Has anybody else seen this issue? I'd really like to know, because I'd really like to do some tow testing with this truck, and I'd like to use my trailer and not worry if that hitch is going to rip out of that gooseneck prep or not. So that's about it, guys. That's the kind of the first major issue we've got here. I've got other complaints, but that's my biggest one right now. Is I think that could be borderline safety critical. I think it's kind of unacceptable, and I think it should fit a hell of a lot better than that, especially for the sticker price of this truck. I don't think it should have to be dealing with those issues. So let me know in the comments down below, guys. Have you seen this, and have you dealt with this and all that good stuff? And with that, I'll let you guys know when I get more info on this, if I find a solution or not, or if I just I don't know, start machining adapters and sell them to you guys. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Adios.